This is my first overseas trip as President of the United States. I'm heading to the G7, then to the NATO ministerial, and then to meet with Mr. Putin to let him know what I want him to know. And at every point along the way, we're going to make it clear that the United States is back and democracies of the world are standing together to tackle the toughest challenges and the issues that matter most to our future. That we're committed to leading with strength, defending our values, and delivering for our people. America is better positioned to advance our national security and our economic prosperity when we bring together like-minded nations to stand with us.
U.S. President Joe Biden has launched his first official overseas trip with a warning to Russia that if it faces robust and meaningful consequences, if it's engaged in harmful activities, guys. Joe Biden is getting out there, he's renewing relationship across the world, and he's here in the UK to meet up with our Prime Minister. Good old Boris. What Joe Biden's gonna have to bring himself a translator to understand Boris Johnson. You're like, what is this guy talking about? Come on, man, no malarkey. Joe Biden love it. No malarkey. It's amazing. Anyway, Mr. Biden made clear his intention to strengthen ties with U.S. allies following strained relation under the Trump administration. Lord have mercy. President Biden arrives in the UK on Wednesday. He will meet with PM Boris Johnson to agree new Atlantic Charter. The pact will be a modern version of the one agreed between Winston Churchill and Franklin Roosevelt in 1941, with a focus on challenges including climate change and security. So there you have it, guys. The Bidens are on their first trip out of America to have meetings. So they're gonna have extensive meeting with Boris, and I hope Boris don't act a fool. So I hope he's able to communicate properly. Not talking about what's a doodah, they doodah, and it looks like a doodah. Speak correctly with the president, Mr. Prime Minister. Anyway, guys, in other news. So guys, as you know, I've been following the news of Dea-John Reid. So, teens in court accused of murdering boy of 14. Listen, guys, this has been it's been crazy. It's been absolute crazy. I'm gonna give you my opinion on this in a moment. Two teenagers charged with murdering a 14-year-old boy have been remanded in custody. Dea-John Reid died from a stab wound to his chest in King's Standing, Birmingham on the 31st of May. A 14-year-old boy from Wolverhampton and other boy, 16, from Great Bar, appeared before Birmingham Crown Court earlier. The defendants were not required to enter a plea, and they were ordered to appear at the same court on the 5th of August. Okay, guys. Yes, we all want justice and all these things that happen. But at the same time, guys, at the same time, we all want to be able to have our kids go out and not having anything happen to them. Listen, if this was in Jamaica, right, and your kids have some dispute, some problems, and the parents knows about it, they need to enter some conversation. If they live in the same area, these parents need to enter some conversation to see how they can solve the problem for the boys or for the kids. You don't let kids go and solve their own problem. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to resolve problems. As adults, we are the one that should know how to resolve problem. You can't resolve a violent situation with violence. You can't solve racial abuse with more racial abuse. It's just doesn't work. Fire on top of fire just makes a bigger fire. So we have to learn how to put it out with the water. Water means the sense, the knowledge, the understanding of how to deal with situation, not making it worse. Okay? There has been some crazy comments on my first video, you know, saying that he was riding around town on a bike, holding people at knife point, stealing. Allegedly. But I haven't heard anyone come forward to say, yes, he held me at knife point and stole from me. Or any shopkeeper that say, yes, he came in my shop and stole. So a lot of people are sitting behind their computer keys coming up with rumors. So allegedly, those are the stuff that he was done, and people are saying that he deserved what happened. Come on, people. Your own family. You've got younger brothers and sisters or nephews or what. You don't want people making up rumors about them if something bad happened. Because then you're going to come out defending them. To say, no, this person was like this person would never do that. So why do that to someone else's family? Come on, guys. Stupidity. Don't hide behind keyboards, come up with rumors and say this and say that if you don't know the full story. I don't know the full story. But there was one comment that caught my eyes, and here it is. So this comment is from Aurora Groves. So by reading this long comment, it's very rare I see such, it was a very long, it touched, I've read so much of these comments and people bashing this, people saying that, but this one jumps out at me. At first, Rora did say to me, you pronounce his effing name wrong. I apologize, I put it up there, the message is still up there, so if you guys want to go see it, you can go and see that. But after continue a good communication with Rora, she came back on the video and she left a very long, extensive comment on here. So I'm gonna do my best to read it, because I think this comment was written from not anger, but just wanting to put it out there and make people know who Dea-John Reid was. It's kind of complicated. Basically, a few days before he died, the teenagers started being racist and threatening Dea-John for no reason, and then Dea-John called the police, but the police decided to do nothing about it. If you knew Dea-John, you would know that, let me just put it like, he got mad quite quickly and they decided to link after football. After he went football, he was with his friends going home, and his friends brought a knife. I'm just reading it how it's here, guys. So it should be brought a knife with them, like just in case, you know, because you have to be prepared if you're going to go link someone that don't like you, even if they end up not showing up. And then basically some people have been saying that Dea-John tried to rob them, but I and many others believe that it was the other way around, and that they tried to rob Dea-John and his friends. And no, I don't have any evidence, but me and Dea-John were friends, and our families are friends too, and I know a lot of people that were friends with Dea-John, and I know the people who were there with him when he died. Okay guys, it's very long. You guys gonna have to go on the previous video and have a read of this. But at the bottom it says, he was like a brother to me. To me, he was the most amazing friend I could wish for, and I miss him so much. On all these horrible comments on people's videos about him just makes me wanna. But like, as much as anyone tries to make it out as he was this bad guy, he really wasn't. And some advice: don't listen to rumors, any rumors, and all the people who are making all these rumors up. Just know it's not cute. So there we have it, a long comment from Rora Groves. So guys, go on the video, read it for yourself, try and understand where this person is coming from. But from another point of view, listen, this was in Jamaica, guys, and you kids having problems. If you are rude or whatever to another child, guess what? The parents gonna come for you. They gonna give you a good smacking. They gonna smack you. Then you're gonna go home crying to your parents. You're gonna tell your parents, Mr. or Mrs. Smith just beat me. Just beat me with his belt. What do you think your parents in Jamaica would say? Why? And then you tell your parent, oh, I said this and I tripped up their son, or, you know, I was abusing their daughter, whatever. Then guess what's going to happen? Your parents going to take off their belt and give you another thrashing. It's about respect. Okay? This kind of thing shouldn't happen. Parents, listen, communicate with other parents if there's issue between your kids. Resolve it quietly. Resolve it properly. If the kids don't want to talk anymore, they don't have to talk. You see them on the road, they don't have to talk. You don't need to have an issue. Let it go. So my advice is, please communicate. Let's not let this happen again. Let's not let a young man get murdered just because there hasn't been any communication between the families, between the moms and the dads. Let there be more communication in the neighborhood, guys. Be more communication with your neighbors about their kids or whatever issue it may be before it escalates. So that way, you know, you're doing everything you can, keeping your kids safe. If it happens the other way around, it would be exactly the same. Make sure we're looking after each other in our neighborhood. Make sure we're communicating. Parents, communicate with other parents if there's an issue. Resolve it yourself. Don't let your kids go and try and resolve it themselves. So that's it, guys. Just that little update. And thank you so much for Rora Groves sending that long, beautiful comment. So guys, if you want to read that, jump on the previous video. The link will be down below, so you can go and watch that video and read a comment as well. So guys, you're all welcome to your opinion, but please, if you don't know the whole story of something, don't make up rumors. Don't make up alleged rumors, okay? If I don't know the whole story, I haven't done any research to find out what's going on, I can't come in here and give you false information, okay? I'm not going to give false information. I will give what I know is correct, okay? So thank you very much, guys. Look after yourself and look after each other. Peace and love.